Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, the Mad Kaija, and up here today I just thought I'd do a small update video on how the things are going in terms of like moving stuff around and getting everything set up. As you can see, I no longer have any consoles down here apart from my partner's Xbox One. Well, technically it's mine. It's only down here for when if she wants to ever go on the Xbox, or mostly because my son watches his TV down here, and we just moved the living room around. I'm just quickly going to show you what I've done so far with the upstairs kind of thing before I talk about what's coming on Monday. As you can see now, I have both my Xbox One and my PS4 up here. Problem is, this TV is only got one HDMI port. So it is a case of having to keep switching them over. However, this is going to be replaced on Monday with a 50-inch 4K smart TV. It's a Hisense one. I've looked at the reviews. It's pretty good. I am really looking forward to setting that up, and that's what I'm going to talk about for a little bit. I'm probably going to do a bit of an unboxing video of it on Monday and sort of give you my initial response to it. The thing is, I've been wanting a 4K TV for a while now, and the benefit of having a 4K TV does benefit with your gaming, of course, because a lot of the games on Xbox One and PS4 do support 4K TVs, and also support also support 60 frames per second. Unfortunately, my TV at the moment upstairs doesn't actually really output 60 frames per second, which is kind of annoying. It's weird because it kind of does, and then it sort of stops. Logan, no. It does, and then it goes back to like 30 frames. Logan, leave now. No. So yeah, the thing is, like I said, my TV sort of does, but then it goes back to 30 frames or 40 or God knows what, so I don't really know what's going on there. So that's the thing, because I play mostly PS4 and Xbox One, and of course my trusted Nintendo Switch as well, over retro stuff, although I do have a fair share of retro stuff. Because I play those systems the most, I'm still not getting the best output from it, so to say. So that is the first step. It's kind of a next upgrade kind of thing, and having a 4K TV will benefit that side of the gaming just a little bit more. As well as, obviously, I do watch quite a bit of TV and things. I've got Netflix, Amazon, all of the subscription services, Virgin, blah, blah, blah. And again, I'm not getting the best benefit from those either, without, paying that extra money to get a 4K TV, which I'm deciding to do, so I put my money up. I will be getting it Monday. I'll get the rest of the money to get it for Monday, so that will be coming Monday, as well as I might need to get a new Xbox One controller, but luckily the one that I use is on sale for 20 quid Naga, so if they still have it in stock, I'll get that as well. And of course, like I said, I want to sort of work on my systems, getting them all set up and ready to play. And to be honest, to get the main systems that I do play fully set up and fully ready to play, because this is going to have 3 HDMI ports, that'd be perfect, both PS4 and Xbox One both plugged in, ready to play whenever I want kind of thing. I can switch between them both if I want to, and because it's upstairs, I tend to be upstairs quite a bit more at night anyway, so I have that more solace rather than playing it downstairs. Again, the best looking TV I can have for the consoles. I probably get the question of, am I going to upgrade to the Xbox One X and PS4 Pro? It's a yes and no situation. I would, if I had the money. If I got the money to do that, then I will upgrade to an X and maybe a PS4 Pro. Maybe the X probably over the Pro, just because I think the X works with 4K a lot better than the PS4 Pro does. Again, when I get the TV, I'll be able to look on the specifications and on the settings of the Xbox and the PS4 and be able to... So yeah, I'll be able to, you know, go into the settings and see which one looks the best. I know the Xbox One S, which I do have, the Gears of War version, is capable of playing 4K Blu-rays and also, you know, 4K apps like YouTube and, you know, Netflix and stuff. Although when I get the TV, because it's a smart TV, it's going to have Netflix, Amazon and all these other apps that I can just basically access straight through the TV at the touch of a button, which is a massive improvement over having to... I've got Netflix and Virgin and Amazon on... Sorry, Netflix and YouTube and Amazon on the Virgin. Although it's still not ideal because there's... Again, because of the TV that I have, sometimes when a video that I watch on YouTube, if it's 1080p 60 frames per second, it doesn't work. Well, it does work, and then it keeps stopping and starting, and then it will auto into 720p rather than 1080p 60 frames per second. And the same with Netflix. Netflix won't output... I pay for the 4K Netflix, you know, you pay more, you get the 4K version. But again, it won't output in 4K if I don't have a 4K TV. So, and again, some of the apps aren't on the Virgin as well. So my WWE Network and I think Crunchyroll as well, and things like that will be on that TV. So there's a lot of things that will come with the TV that I can access and watch, you know, all of that stuff. And of course, having the Xbox One S upstairs means that I can actually now get 4K Blu-rays. I don't have any 4K Blu-rays, mostly because they cost like £10–15 more than a normal Blu-ray, and I don't buy a lot of Blu-rays that much anyway. But it would be nice to have some 4K Blu-rays of some of the sort of top films that I watch. So, you know, like Terminator, Die Hard, some of the best films on 4K Blu-ray would be pretty amazing. Which begs the question, is there going to be a Star Wars 4K Blu-ray collection? You know how they did the Star Wars 1 to 6 Blu-ray collection? Are they going to do that with 4K? Who knows? Maybe we'll get a complete 4K Blu-ray set of Star Wars from episode 1 to 9, the Skywalker saga. Perhaps, we'll see. Again, with Virgin, I think Virgin does output 4K, but it's something I'd have to check with Virgin, because again, I do have the movies and stuff on Virgin as well. So like I said, it's not just a gaming thing, it's also going to be a TV thing for me, you know, and as I said, I do watch quite a bit of Netflix and things like that, so it's kind of killing two birds with one stone kind of thing. Like I said, upgrading to an X and a Pro doesn't necessarily reach the top of my list. Although if I do that, I will be getting the best benefit of having that TV with that console. That's the reason I didn't upgrade to an X or a PS4 Pro at the time, because at this precise time, or until now, because there was no point really. I didn't have a 4K TV, so I wouldn't get any of those benefits. I know the Xbox One X does run games faster and all of this stuff as well, but again, I just couldn't see myself paying another £300 to get a console that I already own, just to have a few extra benefits that mostly I ain't going to get the main benefit from. And with the X series and the PS5 on the way, it begs the question, now that I'm going to get a 4K TV, is it time to think about getting the next generation of consoles at the end of the year? It's, again, a yes and no situation. The Xbox One Series X is going to have full backwards compatibility with Xbox One, and of course the Xbox 360 and the original Xbox games that work on Xbox One for the most part is what we know. And the same with PS5, we know that it's probably going to run PS4 games. I couldn't see Sony not putting in PS4 games on the PS5, because most people, when the PS5 comes out, there's not going to be a lot of games in the first year anyway, so they're going to need some sort of way to play your PS4 game. And even PS3, 2 and 1, is that going to be in there? We don't know yet. We've only got a few specifications for the X, Series X, and the PS5 is still quite on the low spectrum of what information we have about it. They've just released the controller diagnostics and blueprints on the internet as well. So again, it's something that I'm going to be keeping an eye on throughout the year. And you know, if there's anything that really sticks out to me, one thing that probably would sell it for me is if it will play backwards compatible with all the previous PlayStation. Then I will get a PlayStation 5, just for the sole purpose of I only need to have one PlayStation then set up, rather than having, you know, the 3, 4 and 1 or whatever all set up. Not that I'm never going to say no to playing PS2 on the original system, of course, so you've got to. Same with the Series X. But again, same thing with the Xbox One. You know, if I do play original Xbox or Xbox 360 games, I'm playing them on my Xbox One. I'm not setting up my original Xbox or Xbox 360 because, again, the Xbox One plays those games better than the Xbox 360 and the original Xbox does. That's already been proven. It's true, it does. And of course, with the enhancements of 4K to some original Xbox games and quite a few Xbox 360 games, and again, Xbox One games have also been 4K enhanced as well. The game I'm looking forward to playing mostly on my 4K TV. Again, I don't have the X, so I won't be getting the full benefit of it, but I will be getting some benefits of it, because I know the S slightly updates the graphics. Is Star Wars Battlefront 2. I have been playing quite a bit of Star Wars Battlefront 2, the 2017 version, mostly because now they have a co-op mode in there where you can play against AI, so I will be streaming as well, quite a bit as well now that is upstairs, so I don't have that distraction. That's one of the reasons I didn't really like streaming downstairs, is because sometimes, you know, when my partner's here and her brother's here and there's some other people in the house, sometimes, you know, it gets a bit loud and I can't really sort of talk and play a game and sort of, you know, do all of that. So I'm hoping to get back into Mixer a bit more now that it's upstairs, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the TV again. Like I said, it will be an unboxing video, and sort of I might sort of just show, turn on the PS4, see what the PS4 looks like on there, and same with the Xbox One. Again, this is old news to a lot of people, but to me it's new news. I have played PS4 and Xbox on a 4K TV, and it does look fantastic. Again, like I said, Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a great game to show off how great the Xbox One is capable of putting out, even the PS4 version as well. I haven't played PS4 version, but it's the same thing essentially. And I know the Xbox One is more powerful than the PS4. That's true. I'm not getting into a debate about it. It's true. It's been proven. But again, Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a fantastic game to showcase a 4K TV gaming, because of how beautiful some of the level designs are and all the colors and, you know, blasters everywhere. It's a very great looking game. Like I said, because now you've got co-op modes and you can play against AI in co-op, it's a lot of fun. It's challenging, but there's not as much frustration factor to it. And that's why I don't like a lot of competitive online games. It's just because of the frustration I often get from it. It's not because maybe I'm doing bad. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm the master at every game I play. You know, I know a game pretty well. Like Overwatch, I play Overwatch pretty well. You know, I would consider myself a pretty good Overwatch player, but sometimes it always depends on how well your team's doing, especially with games like Overwatch, you know, where it's a very team-based game. If you've got a shit team, you know, you can't really do much about that other than try your best, really. So that's why I'm kind of glad I'm putting my Xbox upstairs, so if I do want to play co-op games and competitive games, maybe I've got a bit more privacy doing so. and things like that. Sort of making my own little man cave in the bedroom kind of thing. So yeah, I just wanted to sort of let you guys know that's coming on Monday. If there isn't a video between now and Monday, just be aware that Monday that's going to happen. I have played a few more games on my Switch. I tried out Mother Russia Bleed. It's a pretty fun sort of beat 'em up game. Reminds me of Streets of Rage or something, but a lot more violent, blood and gore and stuff. It's very reminiscent of old school beat 'em up games, and I like it for what it is. I tried out that Preventive Strike game. It's not that good, to be honest, but I only paid like £1 for it, so I ain't complaining too much. I also got Space Pioneer yesterday as well. It was on offer. It looked like a pretty fun game, like a top-down shooter game with some strategy elements, so I picked that one up. I just played a little bit of Enter the Gungeon as well on Switch, and yeah, it's still a pretty good game. I can't hate on Enter the Gungeon. Great game for the Switch. I tried out Hotline Miami as well. It's a good game, but fucking hard as hell. It's a very not practical game, a very satisfying game when you actually complete a level. You can sometimes take about 15, 20, maybe even more tries to complete a level, just because, you know, if you run straight in, you're going to die. It's one hit kill basically, so it's all about taking your time. And planning ahead kind of thing, and remembering where enemies are and stuff like that. But Hotline Miami is a classic, a modern day classic anyway, so had to get that. I also tried out a robot named Fight. It's actually kind of an interesting one. It's basically like the original Metroid game, but randomized, if that makes any sense. The levels are randomized, where you spawn are randomized, and what items there are randomized. So I like those sort of games, you know, sort of rogue type games. Oi, get out of your mouth! I like those sort of rogue games where it's all randomized, no playthroughs ever the same, and it's all about, sometimes it's luck, sometimes it's skill. So stuff like that. Things like Zyggurat and Immortal Redneck as well are some of my favourite first-person rogue shooters and things like that. So, yeah, I think that's all I've really played on Switch. Oh, I did beat Marvel Ultimate Alliance as well. I beat the main story. I enjoyed it. I'll probably do a review on that at some point, so be aware that that might be coming soon. But all in all, guys, it was a pretty nice Christmas, a pretty quiet. Well, it was quiet for me. I was upstairs on New Year's. But what a great way to start the new year, with a new TV and the next step into making my gaming setup much better, of course. Modernized gaming, of course. I still got a lot of work to do with the retro stuff and things like that, but that's all something that we can work on. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, feel free to leave a like, and of course comment below. Let me know what you've been up to. Let me know what games I should really try out on my new 4K TV that are really going to sort of blow me away. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already, and join the family. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Mad Kyger. I've also posted what TV I'm getting, so you can see which one it is. And of course, Mixer at the Mad Kyger as well. Well, I'll be streaming or when I play Xbox, so hopefully tonight. It might be before this video is uploaded, I don't know. And as always, guys, have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye.